Today, at the recording of this video, I'm 36 years old, but if I can go back into my 20s, there are a couple of things I would tell myself. Lucky for you, if you're not my age, you can take advantage of this knowledge. The first thing would be, do not get into a relationship, unless it's with the right person, of course. A boyfriend or girlfriend will detract you from your goals and distract you. So if you're going to have one, choose very, very carefully. If you catch yourself in a relationship for a couple of years and you haven't decided on getting married, it's probably not the right person. If you have a thought to yourself that maybe when I get enough money, then we'll get married, probably not the right person. The person you're with should be helping you reach your goals. They should be helping you get money, not waiting on you to accomplish your goals on your own and then reap benefits from it. And in your 20s, do not listen to people saying you're too young to get married. That's the perfect time. Wait, I thought you said we shouldn't get in a relationship. Yeah, but if you do get in a relationship, then you should try to get married. That's not confusing. All right, hear me out. When you waste time pleasing your girlfriend or boyfriend, going through ups and downs, breaking up, making up, wasting all of your life energy trying to satisfy their feelings, you're wasting precious time and energy that could be spent on achieving your goals in life. So if you catch yourself wasting time with somebody and you don't feel like today you're going to marry them or you're heading towards that path, then you have to make the hard decision and break up. The next thing is, if you want to get ahead of people, do not try to stay up late and work extra hours. Make sure you wake up early. If you want to increase your work ethic, wake up early. Do not try this dumb tactic of staying up late. It does not work. You're way more productive when you wake up early. Because at night, all the good TV shows come on. You're going to get distracted. You're going to think, okay, I'm going to grind till midnight, till 2 a.m. Next thing you know, you're 3 hours into a crime doc, yelling at the TV. And let's be real, working late feels rebellious, right? It's like you're some type of tortured genius burning the midnight oil, working in a dark cave. But come the morning time, you're really going to feel tortured. You're not going to feel like waking up. You're going to have a headache. It's going to be cold. You're going to sit into the sheets in a blanket a few extra minutes, an extra hour. And most people, they either have class in the morning or they have work in the morning. If you want to be a high-level worker or a CEO or anything, your business is probably going to be 8 to 5, 9 to 5. Those are the hours you're going to want to work and then go home to your family and do whatever. And most people who stay up or work late, no matter what the job is, their health deteriorates. You cannot keep up with a good diet working those hours. And if you're working at home, you're probably going to keep getting hungry, keep snacking. You're going to be up eating potato chips and shredded cheese straight out of the bag like a raccoon. And somehow this is supposed to be helping you. Nah. But if you want to know the science behind it, you have something called a circadian rhythm. Your sunlight needs to hit your eyeballs early in the daytime. It lets your pineal regulate your sleep. That's how your brain regulates your body and regulates your sleep. We're essentially cosmically tuned to the universe in this manner. The circadian rhythm is affected by light exposure. But if you get too much light exposure at nighttime, like this camera or this computer screen, then it will affect your sleep. Waking up early also aligns with cortisol rhythm. The cortisol is the stress hormone. When that's out of balance, you will become increasingly stressed because of your sleep cycle. Your brain also functions better in the morning. And if you're a person that works out in the morning, your testosterone is also higher in the morning, so you can build more muscle. So if you do the things you need to do early, it literally sets the tone for your entire day. Rather than waiting later, you could have had a horrible day, and then you're going to have a horrible time working on whatever you need to work on. So it's better to get it done early. This next tip, confidence comes from your past accomplishments. So do not quit things that you start. It will become a habit in your life. When you quit a sports team, a job, a hobby, or anything, even a homework assignment, don't matter what it is, whatever you did, you just quit. So in the future, your brain and body is going to always remember that you're a quitter. You give up. Your back start hurting a little bit. You quit. Job asks you to work overtime. Quit. Work overtime. Man, I quit. Get into one argument in your relationship, you're probably going to quit. And that's going to be a confidence killer for the rest of your life. So your past self will just be looking at you, arms folded, shaking his head. Like, after all that work I put in, you're just gonna quit. Imagine if you decided to train for a 5K. You bought the shoes, workout clothes, you looked up all kind of training plans, new diets, And fast forward a year later, and your past 5K training self is going to be salty, haunting you every time you think about it. Remember when you thought you could run 3 miles without stopping? Or picture this, you finally get the courage to learn a new piano song, and after 3 or 4 tries, you quit. Then 2 years later, you're walking with your girl in the mall, and it's a guy there playing the piano, and your girl is so amazed at what he can do. But that could have been you if you just kept practicing. Now it's some random guy in the mall playing the piano and singing to your girl while you watch. So make sure you finish a lot of things, pick up a lot of small wins. It's going to be a confidence boost for your future. That confidence you're looking for is not going to magically appear. It comes from your past successes. All the things you already figured out how to do. Completing tasks or anything psychological gives you a dopamine boost. No matter how small it is, it's going to unlock that reward system in your brain of that neurotransmitter that we call dopamine. And when that releases, you're going to feel good. So you got to celebrate your small wins and build them up as much as possible. Okay, this next tip. If you're in your 20s, you have time to do whatever you want to do and be whatever you want to be in life. I don't care if you want to be a pro athlete, a famous actor, a singer, a doctor, anything. You can start learning today and you'll possibly be an expert in a few years, no matter what it is. You could be anything in the world, except for me. You're probably not going to be 6'6", green eyes, body of a Greek god, confidence of David when he slayed Goliath. Yeah, but other than that, you can be anything. And this last one, this is something I personally struggle with forever. And a lot of people struggle with this. They don't know their purpose on earth or their purpose in life. They feel like, why am I here? What should I do? Why was I born? All those type of questions come into your head. You don't just figure out the meaning of life real quick in between answering emails or text messages or just Googling, why is my car making that noise? And then, oh, I think I found my purpose. That happens for some people, but rarely ever. People act like it's an easy question. It's not easy to know your purpose. Yes, there is a lot of content that says just follow your passion, but your passion is most likely scrolling TikTok all day, eating ice cream, watching Netflix. You probably won't get paid for that. Most people want to do something they like and get paid for it. Ideally, you'd want to talk or just breathe and get paid for it. But maybe you like writing. Maybe you like teaching. Maybe you like playing the guitar. I don't know what it is. But if you are good enough, you will get paid from it. There are ways to get paid. You don't even have to be a professional guitar player. You could be a teacher. You could start a YouTube channel and get paid from sponsors and set your own hours and work from anywhere in the world. Pretty sure most people will love that life. So finding your purpose isn't some mystical mountaintop moment where you're just eating cold pizza right out of the refrigerator and you're like, I think I found it. No, you're going to stumble into it. It's kind of like stepping into gum, really. A lot of kids, they were just trying sports when they were little. They found out, hey, I'm great at baseball for some reason. I'm going to work at it. So yeah, just try a bunch of stuff. Find out what you're good at or what you like to do, or at the very least, what people will pay you to do. Before these internet days, there were people who were extremely happy in life and found their purpose literally baking cakes or baking cookies and making the people in the town happy, seeing a smile on their faces. If you're struggling with finding your purpose, you're probably too self-centered and not what you can do for others. Usually depression is you thinking about yourself too much. If you think about how you can help others, or you go help the homeless or people that don't have anything to eat, you will literally feel the universal joy that everyone else feels when they're helping out and doing good in the world. If you're not doing any good in the world, you're going to feel bad. It's like your body's natural AI detection system to let you know you're not doing anything to help others. That's why you don't feel like you have a purpose. What have you done for other people to make them happy, change their life, make them smile? Plenty of comedians, they feel like they found their purpose because they make people laugh. Entertainment. There's other people who are like, nah, I wouldn't just want to be a funny guy. I want to really change the world. But hey, if you're making people laugh, you are changing the world. Because we live in a time where most people are stressed out. So yeah, your purpose isn't hiding from you. It's probably waiting on you to stop watching YouTube videos and get to it.